Alright, so we ended up cutting last night's video a little short, and we're just going to continue it today, so welcome back to the next day. The wing looks great, nice and mounted, it's not going to fall off hopefully. If it does, that's going to suck. Going for a quick little drive in the GTO. I'm in my bride seat with no rails, so I am low, I can't see anything. We're gonna do a little launch for you guys. Oh my God, that was loud. Damn, we were pulling, I feel like. Alright, so now that we're back at the house, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my hood and start pulling out these injectors and hopefully figuring out this issue and getting this thing fixed. Alright, so I got all the injectors pulled out. I just got to unclip them from the rail and then unclip them from the actual injector part, and then we'll go ahead and start testing them. Alright, so we just cleaned the injectors. Daquan was cranking it while I was spraying carbon choke cleaner into the top of the injector, and it was pulsating out into this paper towel. I'm almost positive that was my problem. What did I do with the rag? I think this is it right here. You guys can see that dirt right there? That came out of pretty much each injector except for the farthest one on the return. So I'm an idiot because I didn't run a fuel filter. I actually planned to put one on over the next like week or two, and I just never ended up doing it because, you know, I was just driving my car, you know, being me. And I really think I clogged up my injector because that's what it seemed like. So we're gonna put this thing back together and hopefully everything is good now. And I'll get a nice 300ZX fuel filter on there today. Alright, so now that we got my car figured out, I still have to go get a fuel filter, but I'm not driving it, so it doesn't matter. We get to put my carpet in my race car. So pretty much, I stripped this thing for every go. I completely regret it. I wish I had a full interior heater core and everything in my dash, windshield wipers, everything. So there's no way I'm going all the way back to that, but I can go back to carpet to make my car a lot more suitable for the street because it's a street car and just a lot more quiet. Just improve pretty much everything, even the aesthetics, because the painted white interior just gets destroyed. So what we got to do is pull out my floor mats. We probably have to pull out my dash, get my hydro and bolt it, and a couple other things, and then we'll clean up the interior a little bit, and then we'll open up the carpet and just lay it down. No fail. Comes out the front. Alright, so I got the silicone in there, the like metal type kind. I ended up filling a couple holes. This one's for in the frame rail. I didn't want to fill that. It wouldn't even make a difference, but got all along there, along the other side, around the bracket, around the rust I fixed. This hole and that hole and a little bit up front. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Daquan or someone just hold up my wiring so I can slip the carpet underneath, and then we'll lay it down through here, and then we'll also cut the shifter hole and a couple other really like small things. I won't record this part, we'll just get it in, and then I'll come back and tell you what we had to do, because it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so a little update, the carpet is pretty much in, fitted really well. Like, this was awesome, especially for something you can just buy online. Still needed a little bit of trimming and pushing, but it fits super good. Got my dash bar backing, got the wiring all bolted down. last couple of things I gotta do, and then we'll throw the dash back in, cut the seat holes, and bolt the hydro down and everything. All right, so the carpet is in there. This is my total interior until I get my other seat. Yeah. It looks so rad. Now this actually the last one needs some carpet. We all like stripped their cars, and now we're all just like, we gotta go back. So got the carpet in there, got the rear seats, got the panels. The only thing I'll never put back in is headliner, just because if I ever go cage or anything, you have to have all that removed. I don't know what the specs are in like FD or Pro-Am or anything if I ever did that, if you can have carpet, but if you can, I'm keeping it. It's probably a fire hazard, so you probably can't, but the garage moon power floor mats and everything just looks so much better in here. I'm so pleased. And then I siliconed all the holes and stuff, so hopefully no water soaks the carpet, and it's just it'll be a much better ride. And then my wiring is all up in there, and now if I ever like blow a fuse, I can just lay on, you know, my nice plush carpet. So
it gives you an extra thing to scrape through. After you scrape through your floor, you scrape through your carpet next.
All right, so it's later in the day. I just got my fuel filter. I got a 300ZX fuel filter from AutoZone. Pretty typical, just gonna run it on my 240. A lot of people do that. I don't know if it's any better than like a stock 241, but whatever. So we're gonna be putting that on. It's really simple, not even gonna bother recording it. Zach has been working on his car all day trying to change out the water pump. As soon as we finish up on whatever we're actually doing with this, we're gonna bring in Quan's GTO, which he's putting in HIDs out there. And then we're gonna drive that in and hopefully get that thing actually running on the turbo tonight. And what I mean by that is not just like bolting it up or anything. We're gonna run the turbo drain and hook up the oil feed. And honestly, we should be able to go boost. We won't do that tonight, but if we finish everything up, we will definitely go start tuning for some boost tomorrow.
I was part of this, I apologize.
All right, so while I was working on my car, Zach and Quan were trying to put in a water temp gauge. Where's the wrench you guys were using? Where's the wrench? What was that thing? Here's the wrench they were using for, no, oh yeah, it looks big until you come down to the adapter they had. So that broke off in the head, which is a very sucky mistake. Hopefully we can fix it. I don't even know what to say. Hopefully we fix it. Let's just leave it there.
They got the stuff to fix threads and stuff like that at Pet Boys. Fish bowl.
For real. You feed your fish today? I don't see him swimming. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna push this joint out, push it. We'll drive the GTO in.
Oh, I can still drive it, remember?
Oh yeah, we can drive this bitch out, we can drive the GTO in.
Yeah.
No one would know if he fucked up.
Oh yeah,
they would know.
Fake YouTubers be
I fucking didn't run a fuel filter and clogged my injectors up and almost blew my shit up.
I mean,
everyone thinks I'm a fucking
clean
idiot.
car guy. You don't need a fuel filter.
Yeah, fucking fuel filter.
So fucking, I guess I'm a fucking
Look
idiot.
at all this camber. Damn, look at all this camber. Is that functional? I mean, you are destroying
an exhaust.
Parts of your car. Yeah.
An exhaust. Fuck that exhaust. It's about the low life. Fucking exhaust. I fucking took my exhaust off and ran a piece of straight pipe. My shit scraped the hanger away and it still just laid on the ground and I still drove that motherfucker. Oh, that's leaders.
That's the haters down on my nuts. Take them back down.
Oh.
What?
Come up.
Haters on my dick, like.
Haters on my dick, like pink on my car.
Oh my god, you guys are 100% right. What would I do without Sebastian? My car. Oh my god, what would I do if I couldn't follow your lead every day, boss? Oh my god.
Yeah, I got it out and then I got to get it back in there, but it's loose. We just got to get this back in there. I just basically cross-threaded this steel Allen head in there.
Hold on, are you sure? Because we have a couple minutes to get the lows.
It was spinning. It's good. Alright, so it's a little later in the night. We got some heat, so ignore the noise. Sorry. Just real quick explaining what we're doing to the GTO. I think I actually said it earlier. But we're tapping this oil pan. Basically,
big ass hole in the fucking oil pan.
Where's the tap? The tap is huge. This tap is...
I got a tap and a fucking thing.
Massive. So basically we tap the oil pan, we can run the oil drain, we can run the oil feed, we can put the gaskets on, and we can run boost. Alright, Quan's about to make it or break it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we decided to do the other side. Scared. Quan is very scared, but I'm here for the support. Do it. Fucking do it. There you go. Oh shit. I think you're in there now. Oh, you're in. Pull it out.
Oh my god, I gotta...
You did it, Quan. I'm proud of you.
I hate my life.
I'll give you a high five, but you're the other way. So proud of Quan right now. I didn't get it on film, any of it, because the camera died. But he actually tapped it. I've never had any luck with tapping oil pans ever. Right now he's threading in the fitting. I'm trying to get my light. So he's threading in the fitting right now, which is super awesome because that was the scariest part. Now we're gonna make his wastegate over there for the turbo. And guys, we are literally going to get to drive this thing with the turbo tomorrow as long as we finish everything up, which is awesome. Out here with the professional tools right now. Got the micrometer for the micro angle. It's not a micrometer?
I don't think so. I don't know though.
Oh shit. Well, we know it works good for what we're doing.
Angle shit.
Yeah, it's some fucking angle shit, bro. And then we have our tube notcher thing right here, which we are going to go ahead and clamp the piece down, which we might have to use the C-clamp because this is a little small. And then we'll just notch it. And there we go. Perfect little shape, perfect little welding, perfect little seal for perfect little boost because Quan's only running 7 little pounds. But it's going to make more power than my Carbon 28. Alright, so this failed. Sadly, the teeth died, so while Quan was messing with that, I ended up cutting this out of the angle grinder and filing it down. It's a little bit rough now, it needs a little bit cleaned up, but it works. So, after a lot of filing and pinching in the vise, oh, you guys can't see because I'm on my light, but it fits in there pretty damn good. The Taco Bell run with a little bit of HG on the screen. Shout out to the dudes down there holding it down in CT. Oh, you fucking got me with an ad right when I was recording. Thanks, Haggard. I'm gonna enter the ad right now too.